Surprise, surprise! In this English lesson, I'm going to show you 3 advanced expressions in English to show you are surprised. And this lesson is special because we're going to work on vocabulary and listening comprehension. So make sure to do the exercise and let me know how you did at the end of this video. If you don't know me very well, hi, I'm teacher Prix, and I'm going to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. Make sure to subscribe because there's always something new around here. Now guys, here on my channel and with this lesson, I'm always focusing on students at an intermediate level. And if you want to advance your English speaking, your comprehension, well, vocabulary is part of the game. Okay, so we can use movies and TV shows to work on vocabulary, to work on listening. There are so many things we can do. And in this vocabulary lesson, we're going to have the exercise that I like to call micro listening practice because the exercise is very short. But here I'm going to focus on vocabulary. I do this exercise a lot with my students in my academy. And with this micro, because it's a very short listening exercise, I can focus on different things. I can focus on pronunciation, intonation, pronunciation of specific sounds, intonation, phrasal verbs or expressions. In this case, I am focusing on the expressions that I'm going to teach. I'm not entirely focused on pronunciation and intonation. So I know you're going to like this exercise. Now, first expression, to be taken aback. Now, all of the expressions that I'm going to show you here will use verb to be. So verb to be can be conjugated in the present form, in the past, in the future. So it all boils down to context, okay? So what does be taken aback mean? It basically means to be surprised by something unexpected. So look at the example that I created. I was taken aback when the HR told me I wouldn't be able to go on vacation in July as I had planned. So I was taken aback. I was surprised. Imagine you planned your vacation, everything's ready, and then HR tells you this horrible news. Hey, I'm sorry, but you can't go on vacation. You would be taken aback, definitely. Now, what are we going to do? I'm going to play 2 audio files, okay? I'm going to repeat each audio file 3 times. And your job is to write everything you listen in the sentence. There are 2 sentences, okay, 2 audio files. Now, turn off subtitles. Don't use subtitles and do not pause, okay? Listen, then wait for the second time and the third time, and then I will play the other video, the other file, okay? So let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, I'm a little taken back, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, I'm a little taken back, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, I'm a little taken back, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, I'm a little taken back, I'm not gonna lie.
Awesome. So now I'm going to play another video. I don't know if I put both sentences here. Let's see. The first one. Whoa, I'm a little taken aback. I'm not gonna lie. That's the first sentence. Did you get it right? Whoa, I'm a little taken aback. I'm not gonna lie. Now, let's listen to the second one, okay? I'm gonna get the file. This is a little longer, so get ready. 1, 2, 3.
For example, I'm sure he'd be delightfully taken aback if you cleaned your apartment.
One more time.
For example, I'm sure he'd be delightfully taken aback if you cleaned your apartment. For example, I'm sure he'd be delightfully taken aback if you cleaned your apartment. For example, I'm sure he'd be delightfully taken aback if you cleaned your apartment. For example, I'm sure he'd be delightfully taken aback if you cleaned your apartment. For example, I'm sure he'd be delightfully taken aback if you cleaned your apartment.
Awesome. Now let's see the second sentence a little longer. I love doing micro listening practice because we can work on different things. Sometimes I like to do this exercise to work on intonation, to work on specific sounds. Okay, this is really good. Sometimes to work on grammar. Yes, sometimes to work on grammar. And also to work on vocabulary, which is what I'm doing today. So the correction of the second sentence is, for example, I'm sure he'd be delightfully taken aback if you cleaned your apartment. So here, why did he use delightfully? because in a good way, he would be surprised, you know? He would be taken aback if you cleaned your apartment. So that's a good thing. I think he was talking to Penny. That's a TV show. Got it? Let's keep going, shall we? Next expression. Ooh. To be, well, wait a second. To be flabbergasted. Ooh, I love this. I was watching a video on YouTube recently. Ooh, there you go. I was watching a video recently on YouTube and the woman used flabbergasted. And then I watched another TV show and they used flabbergasted. And I was like, okay, this is a sign. Let's show this to my dear subscribers. Now, to be flabbergasted is, well, guess what? An expression, a way to say you're surprised, okay? Extreme surprise. Important difference, slight difference. Extreme shock or surprise. It can be good, it can be bad. Surprise is a surprise, okay? And it is so shocking, it is so surprising that for a moment, you don't know how to react. You don't know how to respond, okay? It's a little stronger than being surprised, than only being surprised, okay? You're so surprised. Oh my God, you're giving me a Porsche? I would be flabbergasted if anyone gave me a Porsche, you know? A girl can dream. Who knows? I meet Prince Charming and he gives me a Porsche. Huh? Or not. I'm gonna work for it. I'm gonna buy it. Girl boss. No. But anyway, do you get the idea? So it could be something good. It could be something bad, okay? It depends on the situation. But typically, it's something really shocking, okay? Now, look at the example that I created. My entire family will be flabbergasted when I tell them I'm no longer moving to the USA. This is not true, okay? This was just an example. But let's say I've been telling my family that I'm moving to the United States in December, okay? Guys, I'm moving to the United States in December. This is it. I'm selling everything, you know. Really, this is it. I'm going. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. And then at the end of November, I get everybody and I say, look, guys, I'm not going anymore. Do you have a room for me? They would be flabbergasted. Like, how? Why? So you see the reaction, the facial reactions. Okay, I'm a little dramatic, but you get the gist. So being flabbergasted means you're so surprised, so shocked that you don't even know what to say. You have no reaction for a second, okay? So are you ready for a listening exercise? Let's go to the second exercise. This one is only one, okay? And it's a little long, so get ready. 1, 2, 3.
You, on the other hand, continue to be flabbergasted every time someone actually acts like a human being. You, on the other hand, continue to be flabbergasted every time someone actually acts like a human being. You, on the other hand, continue to be flabbergasted every time someone actually acts like a human being. You, on the other hand, continue to be flabbergasted every time someone actually acts like a human being. You, on the other hand, continue to be flabbergasted every time someone actually acts like a human being. You, on the other hand, continue to be flabbergasted every time someone actually acts like a human being.
Now, guys, typically when I'm doing this exercise with my BSA, my students in my academy, I repeat, if it's a listening comprehension exercise, I repeat the audio file 3 times. If it's a longer file, then I may repeat one more time, like 4 times. Now, for the micro listening practice, I tend to repeat a little more, like 5, 6 times, because it's so specific. It's targeting a specific exercise. So I repeat a few more times because depending on the sentence, it can be difficult, okay? So let's see the answer. You, on the other hand, continue to be flabbergasted every time someone actually acts like a human being. Ooh, You, on the other hand, continue to be flabbergasted every time someone actually acts like a human being. And another exercise that you can do here, in addition to the listening exercise, is to repeat again, and pay attention to the intonation and work on shadowing. This is really good because it's so targeted. It's so like on point. I don't remember because I'm not listening right now, okay? But if I were listening right now, I would try to imitate the intonation. You, on the other hand, continue to be flabbergasted every time someone actually acts like a human being. I don't know, I'm thinking of likes because I see the word like. So I would repeat and repeat until I get it close to what they say, because I'm not American, you know? So I would practice and practice until I get it right. Enjoying this video? I hope so. I ask for your support. All you gotta do is smash this like button, share this lesson with a friend, you know? But other than that, let's keep going, shall we? Now, number 3. Oh, I like this one. To be dumbfounded. And dumb has a silent B. You don't say dumb unless you're saying Dumbledore. But the word dumb has no B sound. It's silent. Dumbfounded. Dumbfounded. Okay? And here you see again verb to be. So you have to think of a context. It could be simple past. It could be simple present. It could be future, conditional, you name it. You have to think of a context. So dumbfounded means to be surprised. Again, shocked that you're not able to respond. You're not able to speak. It's very similar to flabbergasted, okay? So it's a state of astonishment. What? Okay? There you go. So you're shocked. You're so surprised. Now, my example. After hearing the news, my boss was too dumbfounded to speak. Maybe he heard really bad news that surprised him so much that he was too dumbfounded to speak. He was too surprised, too dumbfounded to speak. Okay? When was the last time this happened to you? Let me know in the comments. Now, third listening exercise. Let's see. This is a little difficult, okay? But you can do this. I believe you. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Climatologists are dumbfounded by the storm that ripped through Long Island. There have been no... Climatologists are dumbfounded by the storm that ripped through Long Island. There have been... Climatologists are dumbfounded by the storm that ripped through Long Island. There have... Climatologists are dumbfounded by the storm that ripped through Long Island. There have been no... Climatologists are dumbfounded by the storm that ripped through Long Island. There have been no...
All right. How was it? A little hard? After you finish this lesson, let me know which one was the most difficult for you to listen. The 2 first ones for the first expression, the second one, or the third one. I would love to know. Now let's see the answer. Climatologists are dumbfounded by the storm that ripped through Long Island. Ooh, okay. So they're dumbfounded by the storm. So you see the context? They cannot believe. It was so surprising. It was so overwhelming that they don't even know what to say, okay? So that's the idea of this expression. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel, but other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!